ever. I'm not really sure if anybody will see this or comment on it or whatever. I'm just kind of doing it for myself. About 6 months ago, I decided to change my life completely. And it's been a hell of a roller coaster, I'm not even gonna lie. The waves of emotions that you go with this, it's a lot. It really is a lot, and I'm already tearing up. But about 6 months ago, I decided to go ahead and start the process for bariatric surgery. And it was a kind of a really hard decision, I'm not even gonna lie. I went through the seminars that you have to go through, or the initial seminar where they tell you like what kind of surgeries they do, and you know, the doctors, get to know them and all that stuff. So I went there. I decided to go forward with it. I did about 4 months. My insurance required 4 months of nutritional classes, and then within those 4 months I lost about 10 pounds going through all that. And then it kind of doesn't really hit you until you get the phone call saying that you've been approved. And because you're going to the classes, you're not really kind of doing much. Well, I mean, you are, but you're not, to me. Well, to me, you go, you weigh in, you start trying to drink the shakes and get, you know, different proteins and stuff like that, and start cutting off sweets and caffeine. Talking to a coffee addict, that was really, really hard. Starbucks is my best friend, and it's been really, really hard. But I am 2 weeks post-op. I went through surgery on September 13th. I get really emotional because the same day that I got surgery was my grandmother's birthday, and my grandmother, she passed away 11 years ago, and to have that big date as my surgery date got me really emotional, as you can tell. But grandma took care of me, and I'm 2 weeks out. When I got the phone call that I was approved for surgery, I was actually on the road, so it was really, really, I was all emotional. I was happy, I was scared, I was worried, I was, what happens next? Like, what's my next step? It took about, after I got the phone call, it took about maybe a month, for them to tell me an exact date. And you go to a different class and all that stuff, and it was really emotional. I'm not gonna lie, yes, it sucked, and it still is, but I have to keep a positive mind, and I have to keep thinking like, I went through all this to achieve something, and I've already achieved a lot. Like, I never had surgery before, not any kind. I didn't know what it was to get put under or anything like that. It was just very emotional when they tell you, okay, like, it's time. But I really don't remember much. I really don't. I remember them taking me back and moving me from one table to the operating table, and that's it. That's all I remember. And then waking up feeling very, very nauseous, very nauseous. The first night I don't remember because I think I was still high off of the anesthesia. The second day was fine. I was, you know, okay. I was up and walking. It felt like somebody punched me in the stomach, and then I had to go to the gym for like 3 hours. It just feels soreness. It hurt. It does hurt. I'm not gonna lie, it does hurt. But it's not a pain that you can't tolerate. My third day being in the hospital, that's the second night going into the third day, really sucked, really bad. It was painful. I didn't want to get any more pain medication because they told me if I kept asking for more morphine because I was in so much pain, there was a possibility that I would have to stay longer in the hospital. And I didn't want that. I really didn't, because I was ready to come home and be in the comfort of my own home. So I kind of just dealt with the pain. They can still give you the Tylenol, which I did, but I kind of laid off from the morphine. Getting home and being home, it's been a little bit of a challenge. I'm not even gonna lie. Your self-esteem kind of like goes in waves. You feel better about yourself because every day that you get on the scale, there's a possibility you've lost a few pounds or you've lost a few ounces, you know, and that kind of like, okay, I can do this. But temptations is one. Wanting to just be alone and just kind of meditate and think, that's been a little hard because you do kind of fall into like this depression afterwards, or this sadness, and you start overthinking yourself and you start like asking yourself like, was this what I really wanted? Was this something that was worth it? And let me tell you, yes, it is. It is really worth it, because you didn't come this far to quit after you got your surgery. And that's one thing that you have to replay in your mind and keep a positive vibe, because it is hard. It really is hard. And right now, I guess I'm at the emotional stage, if you guys couldn't tell. I get very emotional, and I don't want to like go do anything. Like, I want to just like kind of keep to myself for a little bit, and I think that's been really hard for some of my friends and my family to see me like this, because I'm the crazy one. I'm the one that's cracking jokes, like likes to go out with her friends and stuff like that, and right now I'm not. I'm just kind of want to keep to myself for a little bit and think and embrace this new me that I have going on. But it really isn't a new you. You're still the same. It's just your insides are not the same. But it is hard. I'm not gonna lie to people that are like, oh, you know, people go through different things, because it's just my journey of what I'm going through. These 2 weeks have been really hard. You have your ups and downs, your easy days, and all that stuff. But I know in the end it'll get better. I will get better, and this whole situation, and I just have to keep in mind that I did it for me, and my health. But I think the reason why I was so emotional is because I love me some me, don't get me wrong. I love me at my biggest, and my biggest I weighed 337 pounds. That's a lot. And I love me at my now, but in your brain, like in my brain, it took me so long to love me for me and accept me for me, and just love my body how it is. That's kind of one of my fears going through this, is losing myself and losing that confidence that took me so long to get. And that's what I'm afraid of, because I've never let anybody put me down because of my weight, to actually speak up. And most of my friends know this, like, I'm not gonna let you treat me any different just because I am bigger than some people. I might not be the prettiest out there, but I love me, and that's what I'm most afraid of. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I am afraid to lose my self-confidence because it took me so long to accept it and to find it that I think I'm scared. I think I'm scared to have a new body, to have a new image, because I'm okay. I was okay before and I'm okay now about me, you know? And that's just been really, really hard. And like I said, I'm not posting this for anybody to see, or if they do, doesn't matter. It's just for me to let it all out, to just get it out of my system, to talk to something that's gonna listen, that is not gonna interrupt me, and trying to say something else to me to encourage me, because in life you are your own cheerleader. I have to get that. And I'm feeling okay just talking about it. I feel fine. But like I said, it's gonna be a long road with a lot of success, because you have to keep the positive mind. And I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to finally feel okay, not upset, because I've been feeling really upset lately. And us girls, we're always so freaking emotional that it comes with it. But I think I'll be good. I think I'm gonna be okay. No, I am gonna be okay. And as of right now, for 2 weeks, I have lost, I think, 17 pounds, and I have my 2-week checkup in about 2 days. 2 days I have my 2-week checkup, and we'll see how far I am, and then hopefully after that they can tell me what else I can introduce as food, because right now I'm just on the liquid diet. But we're gonna keep positive. We're gonna keep positive, and whoever is going through this too, and your emotions and your self-doubt and what did I get myself into, just know that you're not the only one that feels like that. You're not the only one that feels emotional. You're not the only one that thinks like, oh my gosh, what did I just get myself into? Is this worth it? Should I have done this? Should I have let somebody do this? And the answer is yes. It's for your own good. It's for your own benefit. And I'm sure, like, after 2 weeks and even a month after surgery, and you see how good you feel and how good your body feels, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get better. So don't think it's not. And I'm not only talking to myself, but I'm talking to whoever's gonna see this video. So maybe I'll post another video, maybe not. But I kind of want to go through this journey and look back and be like, remember that one time you were so afraid and you got over it, and look at where you are now? That's what I want to feel, and I want everybody else to feel the same way. So maybe later on, maybe once a month or once a week, I'll keep myself updated, because I don't even know if anybody's gonna see this. But if you did, thank you for listening. If not, thank myself for taking that step and videotaping this, because it is a big step. So thank you very much. Hope whoever watches or doesn't watch, have a good day. And I'll keep everybody and myself posted. So have a good day.